Ikebana is one of the three classical Japanese arts of refinement. At first glance, it might seem like it's just about arranging flowers, but it's much more than that. Ikebana is a mindful practice that reflects the harmony between nature and human creativity. The word ikebana actually means bringing flowers to life, and through this art form, flowers, branches, leaves, and stems are given new life as tools for artistic expression. The goal is to reveal the inner beauty of these natural elements and convey emotions through their arrangement. Today, we'll take a closer look at the deeper meaning of ikebana by exploring the 7 key principles that form the foundation of every arrangement. These principles help us understand the philosophy behind ikebana. By learning them, we not only discover how to select and place each element, but also how to appreciate the deeper connection between nature and human expression. Let's start with the first principle, line. In ikebana, line is one of the most fundamental elements. It refers to the flow and direction created by the stems, branches, and flowers in the arrangement. Lines guide the viewer's eye and establish the overall structure and movement of the piece. In traditional ikebana styles, like shoka shofutai, arrangements often follow a triangular structure defined by 3 main lines, each representing a different element of the universe. The tallest line, called shin, symbolizes heaven. It provides the main structure and sets the tone for the entire arrangement. The medium line, so, represents humanity, adding depth and complementing the height of shin. The shortest line, tai, symbolizes the earth, usually positioned low and spreading outward, grounding the arrangement. Together, these 3 lines create a sense of balance and flow, reflecting the harmony between heaven, humanity, and earth. Now let's move on to the second principle, balance. In ikebana, balance is not merely about achieving symmetry or equal distribution among the elements. It's about creating a harmonious relationship between different components in a way that feels natural and organic. This means that even if the arrangement is asymmetrical, it can still possess a sense of balance that resonates with the viewer. For example, picture a single tall branch leaning gracefully in one direction. To create a sense of stability and balance, you might place a flower on the opposite side, which naturally draws the viewer's eye. Such arrangements reflect the imperfect yet balanced forms found in nature. In the natural world, we rarely encounter perfect symmetry. Instead, we see a variety of shapes, sizes, and colors coexisting harmoniously. While balance focuses on creating stability through the careful placement of each element, it's just as important to consider how all these elements work together. This brings us to the principle of harmony. Unlike balance, which deals with the distribution of visual weight, harmony is about how all the parts of the arrangement come together to form a pleasing composition. It's not just about the individual beauty of each element, but how they complement one another. For example, the container plays a significant role too. Rather than being a separate component, its color and shape should enhance the relationship between the flowers and the branch, creating a sense of unity throughout the composition. This is what harmony in ikebana is all about, bringing different elements together to create a balanced and peaceful arrangement. The principle of harmony teaches us how to build a relationship between all the elements, ensuring the arrangement evokes a sense of peace and completeness. Harmony in ikebana comes from respecting the natural qualities of each element. This brings us to another essential principle, form. In ikebana, form refers not only to the overall structure of the arrangement, but also to the shape and character of each material. It's about celebrating the natural beauty of every branch, flower, and stem, allowing their unique forms to stand out. For example, a gently curved branch should be placed to highlight its graceful arc, drawing attention to its natural flow. Rather than forcing elements into unnatural shapes, ikebana embraces their inherent forms. The principle of form encourages us to appreciate these organic curves and details, respecting what makes each element special. By honoring the original characteristics of the materials, we create arrangements that feel authentic and true to nature, connecting us more deeply with the natural world. Next, let's explore another important aspect of Ikebana: color. In this art form, color does more than simply please the eye. It helps express feelings and moods. For instance, soft pastels can create a calming and peaceful atmosphere, while bright colors can inject energy and excitement into an arrangement. Additionally, certain colors carry symbolic meanings that influence the artist's choices. This thoughtful use of color allows Ikebana arrangements to tell a story and evoke specific feelings in the viewer. To fully appreciate the role of color in Ikebana, it's essential to understand the traditional Japanese display space known as the tokonoma. The tokonoma is a recessed alcove commonly found in Japanese homes, especially in tea rooms. It serves as a dedicated area for showcasing decorative items, including paintings, calligraphy, and, most importantly, Ikebana arrangements. In contrast to the muted colors and simple lines typically found in traditional Japanese interiors, the tokonoma stands out as a vibrant space for aesthetic expression. In line with the Japanese appreciation for impermanence, displays in the tokonoma are regularly updated to reflect the changing seasons and special celebrations. Arranging flowers in the tokonoma has significantly influenced Ikebana's recognition as an art form, allowing color to enhance the beauty and meaning of each arrangement. Another essential principle in Ikebana is Ma, which we introduced in our previous video. It literally means gap, space, or pause. This concept highlights that emptiness and silence can be just as important as the elements themselves. Ma teaches us to appreciate the spaces between the materials in an arrangement, emphasizing the value of negative space. In Ikebana, Ma encourages us to consider the relationship between the elements and the empty spaces around them. Instead of filling every inch with flowers or branches, artists intentionally leave gaps. This allows each component to breathe and be appreciated on its own. The principle of Ma reminds us that sometimes less truly is more. The spaces we create can enhance the overall impact of the artwork, creating a sense of harmony and balance. The last principle we'll explore is emptiness, a spiritual concept rooted in Zen Buddhism. In many Eastern philosophies, emptiness is viewed as a state of potential, allowing for new growth and creativity. Emptiness invites the viewer to reflect and engage with the arrangement, creating a dialogue between the visible and the invisible. It suggests that what is not there can be just as important as what is. In this context, emptiness is not just about the absence of objects. It's about the potential and possibilities that arise from that absence. If you would like to read more about Ikebana, feel free to check the link in the description box. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.